Welcome to the Wellness Center, where we align ourselves with what feels good.
Effervescent team members here. I'm Miss Bubbles.
And I'm Faye, and we're here today to share with you some gentle movement, breathing, and flow that you can access almost anywhere to reconnect with yourself and revitalize your energy.
So we begin by deciding how to set our feet, and this is going to be different for everyone. Your options are to have your toes facing straight forward or to angle them out towards the corners of the room. So pay attention to how this feels for you in the legs, in the hips, in the lower back, and those sensations should help you determine how you're going to set your feet. So when our feet are set, we want to think about sending the crown of our head toward the ceiling, so we're standing or sitting nice and tall. Next, we're going to choose how we're going to connect with the breath. So the first option is to place one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. The second option is to bring our fingertips together in front of our belly and think about pulling our hands apart from one another as we breathe in and allowing our hands to meet again in the middle as we breathe out. And these motions can be as small as you like or as large and exaggerated as you like. Paying attention to the feeling of expansion as we breathe in and the feeling of contraction as we breathe out. Focusing our awareness on the feeling of the breath as well as on the feeling of our feet touching the ground. Next, we might warm ourselves up a little bit by rolling the shoulders in one direction and then the other, if that feels good for you. Otherwise, take this time to make any sort of natural movements that feel good for you. Another option is to bring the shoulders up close to the ears and then allow them to fall heavy to the ground, and then shaking it out, any kind of natural organic movement that speaks to you. So once again, we're thinking about sending the crown of our head toward the ceiling, so we're sitting or standing nice and tall. And then we might sweep our arms up so that our arms are reaching up above us. It's up to you whether or not you wish to sync your breath to this movement. And taking the opportunity to stretch to one side and then the other, or swaying in the breeze. Noticing the sensation along the length of the side of the body. Bringing our arms back up straight. As we fold forward, bringing our arms down, finding the ground with our fingertips. And if you're standing, then you might choose to curl into a ball, and you can leave fingertips on the ground or wrap your arms around your legs. Taking a moment to notice how it feels different breathing in this more compact orientation than it is to breathe when we are sitting upright in a neutral position. And then bringing our fingers back to the ground, and if you're standing, sending the tailbone toward the ceiling to straighten the legs, coming back up nice and easy at a pace that feels right for you. Sweeping the arms back overhead, and then allowing them to gently come back to the sides. Now we're going to do it one more time, a bit faster. So we reach our arms up towards the sky, maybe rising up on our tiptoes, even if we're seated. Can be a nice stretch for the foot. And then folding forward, allowing our fingers to find the ground, curling into our little ball. And we can hug ourselves around the knees or allow our fingers to remain on the ground. And we're sending that tailbone back up towards the sky. Unfolding ourselves, coming back upright, bringing the arms up overhead. And then allowing them to fall back down, always with the option to take any kind of organic movement that inspires you, that feels right for you in your body in this moment. Always with the option of slowing things down or speeding things up to your ideal pace, and to take any sort of movements that feel right for you, any type of natural flow that you feel inspired to add.
Thank you for joining us and we'll see you next time with some more self-care rituals and practices. Until then, be well.